Welcome to the Seven Seas Splendor, the world's most expensive cruise ship, sailing on its first Christmas voyage.
Santa is here! We can start the party!
At over £50,000 for a one-week stay.
The most expensive address at sea. Everything is finished to perfection.
It offers elite travellers the ultimate festive getaway.
This is breakfast. Happy Christmas.
The beer's cold, the weather's warm. What more could you ask for?
Walking in was unbelievable.
What a wonderful life.
We go behind the scenes on the spectacular 6-star floating hotel.
I have 24 pairs of Christmas earrings.
And the pressure's on to make this the best Christmas at sea ever.
Move and fluff, okay? There's more pressure at Christmas because guests are literally putting their Christmas in your hands.
Will it be plain sailing? Can staff serve up perfection? And will this brand new multi-million-pound ship deliver a Christmas to remember?
I don't know how I'm going to go back to the real world.
It's Christmas time in Barcelona, and nestled in its port, looking out to the Balearic Sea, is the world's most expensive cruise ship. A brand new addition to the Regent fleet, and costing £20 million more than its predecessor, the Splendor is about to depart on its very first Christmas cruise around the Canary Islands and the Caribbean. And making sure the biggest, grandest, and most expensive suite of all is ready is cruise director John Barron.
She's beautiful. Look at this. Now, where am I going to put the Christmas tree in here?
The Regent Suite is the ship's most elite accommodation, setting guests back a cool £8,000 a night.
The most expensive address at sea. 412 square meters of palatial opulence.
The apartment is complete with an Italian marble spa, golden chandeliers, and a Picasso overlooking the £150,000 bed. Made from horsetail hair to ensure the softest night's sleep, the most expensive bed at sea took 18 months to complete. Staff on board are hoping the Regent Suite will offer passengers the ultimate festive getaway.
Everywhere you look is just perfect.
With so much opulence on show, it's easy to see why John would get a little distracted.
Holy Mary, Mother of Jesus. So cool. It could do with being a bit quicker, actually. Everything is finished to perfection. We have that grand chandelier with all those Bohemian crystals, the beautiful mythical dragon which swirls from the floor all the way up to the ceiling. They've really pulled out all the stops when they launched this ship.
After a build costing £360 million, the ship was christened in the glitz and glamour of Miami.
3, 2, 1!
With the party very much an A-list affair.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Splendor stage, the incomparable Seal!
The world of Hollywood and cruising came together in celebration.
That's the biggest thing ever, isn't it? I was backstage with Seal.
After less than a month at sea, along with the rest of the cruise industry, the Splendor had to drop anchor due to the pandemic. But now John's back, and he couldn't be more excited.
I'm determined more than ever, now that I'm on board this beautiful ship, to make it the best Christmas for everyone, guests and the crew. Right, back to work. But I still don't know where to put the Christmas tree.
Down in the luxury cold store, away from public gaze, is food and beverages director Gianluca.
Here we go.
He's taking stock of his provisions ahead of the Christmas voyage, which has been months in the making.
Going on this way, this is the corridor where we have all of our fridges and freezers. Christmas begins in October when we receive the first information regarding the menus. You can feel the Christmas atmosphere.
There may be ingredients for over 250 different meals on board, but a Christmas dinner is the #1 priority.
It's going to be cold inside, huh? Okay?
Why not start with some of the 200 kilos of lobster or 50,000 pounds worth of scallops? And for the main event,
No one can celebrate Christmas without turkey. We had on board 350 pounds of turkey. Each single turkey is between 20 to 25 pounds. Turkey, the theme of the day. We are all right. Let me show you a small one.
and if turkey isn't your thing on Christmas Day, Gianluca has you covered with 8 tons of the finest chicken, beef, lamb and veal. Mouth-watering ingredients, eye-watering prices. The food and drinks served on board this Christmas would be worth over £1 million.
As you can see, we have a lot of good stuff.
18 trees to put out. I'll put one there.
As well as decorating the entire ship, John also has a big surprise for guests at the end of the cruise. A Christmas Carol cocktail party in the main atrium.
What I'm trying to achieve is a gala Christmas cocktail reception. We have a 7-piece orchestra. We have the singers, the dancers, myself. Christmas time is here again.
I really, really enjoy working with John. I've known him for several years.
Katie, Gwen Stefani's Santa Baby, if that's all right.
We have loads of decorations coming, and the food and beverage team will be involved as well with all of the drinks and food and things like that. So it's a whole operation that is all very, very exciting.
This is the Splendor's first Christmas at sea, so they want to go in with a bang.
It's the first Christmas show to be performed on the new ship.
When it's a first, you always have that pit of your stomach is like turning over because you don't know if it's going to be successful or not, and you only have one shot. It's exciting, but also really nerve-wracking as well.
But there's no time for nerves.
Good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen.
As the guests have finally arrived, escaping the wet and windy Spanish weather. The world's most expensive cruise ship's maiden Yuletide voyage is about to begin. Also excited for the Christmas cruise ahead are Susan and David from just outside Bognor Regis.
Come on in.
Yeah.
This is our lounge area.
This is the couple's very first cruising experience.
When we arrived, we had a bottle of champagne, didn't we? And canapes, which was lovely.
Yep.
Complete with a lounge and a £3,500 bed, the entire living space is almost as big as a tennis court.
Nice big shower. Nice big jacuzzi bath, plenty of space for 2.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a floating 7-star hotel.
Word of John's Christmas cocktail party has spread across the ship.
John says they've got this Christmas extravaganza. I have got one outfit, which is full on bling, which I am going to wear. So this is my bad boy. This is what I'm going to wear.
Susan and David are hoping it will be a Christmas cruise to remember.
This is breakfast. Happy Christmas. Cheers.
Cheers.
As the ship heads for the warmer climate of the Canary Islands and the Caribbean, anticipation builds for a decadent Christmas at sea. But one special ingredient is missing. Downstairs, John and Assistant Cruise Director Blake have had a delivery.
This box is already.
They should all be labelled because when I ordered them,
Reception lobby.
I've got reception lobby here as well.
All the Splendor's Christmas decorations have finally arrived.
Is there any more? Is there more boxes? How many? Box 17 of 70. Thank you, thank you.
In the space of just a few minutes, the ship's gangway is full to the brim with 70 boxes of Christmas decorations. John needs to formulate a plan.
I might have to skip dinner tonight.
In just 2 days' time, the team have a precise window whilst guests are ashore to get the decorations up.
It's my favorite time of year, so why wouldn't we go above and beyond?
And we really have gone above and beyond because we've spent $86,200.
The hard work begins now. Can John pull off a Christmas miracle while the passengers are off the ship? And will his winter wonderland be a hit?
Is that another box? What could go wrong? Okay, thank you. Yeah, we're full.
It's Christmas on board the world's most expensive cruise ship, and it's about to have the biggest ever festive makeover. Cruise director John wants to surprise the guests by decorating whilst they're off the ship for 2 hours on excursions.
What I have is a grand plan, the master plan. So I was thinking maybe just 4 people per tree. Maybe, yeah.
Concerned with the small window of time, John has called a last-minute meeting with all the heads of departments.
What I'll do is I'll organize the boxes in the storage area in a good order, and I'll just call when it's your turn to come and collect your box.
Food and beverages director Gianluca has a big part to play in decorating the ship's restaurants.
Okay, so I have a question now because we have the tour dispatch. Majority of the guests are coming back around 3:30, 3:45.
Yeah.
But he's concerned about turning the ship into a floating wonderland in just 2 hours.
We have a deadline to respect. The pressure will be there, but we'll make sure the decorations are in place and everyone can enjoy and clap and feel already the Christmas atmosphere.
I-23, you and me, I-23.
Someone else who will be helping John with the decorations is entertainment team member Julia.
I've seen the room that's filled to the ceiling with boxes.
Known on board as the Queen of Christmas, Julia goes above and beyond to make sure guests are feeling as festive as possible.
Everyone has big expectations for me to kind of bring this excitement, bring the cheer. I think it makes a big difference, everything I do.
Even putting a festive spin on bingo.
Well, first one up, we have Santa's Bag of Tricks, G56. Oh, 73. Under the Christmas tree, oh, 73.
And most importantly, surprising guests with her spectacular earring collection.
This is my earring bag. I have 24 pairs of Christmas earrings. And I have anything from small presents, big presents. I've got my little studs here. I've got giant bows, Christmas trees, Christmas wreaths, reindeers. I mean, they jingle. Guests always want to know what pair of earrings I'm wearing that day. So that's just something fun for them to kind of expect and anticipate, and fun for me.
No wonder they call her the Queen of Christmas.
I've kind of taken on the role just over the years. I just love Christmas. It's my favorite time of year. I count down from January 1st until Christmas, and then it starts over again on December 26th. Just love it.
After 2 days at sea, the ship arrives at its first port of call, Arrecife on the island of Lanzarote. Before heading out on excursions, guests enjoy a breakfast of anything from fresh fruit to caviar, all served on bespoke Versace plates.
Doing that.
But John and his team of decorating Christmas elves are having their breakfast to go. They've got to get all the boxed up decorations to locations throughout the ship without alerting the guests.
Thank you.
1 down, 500 more to go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, behind reception. Oh, actually, that one can go in the casino.
John's right-hand man during the covert operation is Assistant Cruise Director Blake.
It's either going to go really well, or it's going to be disastrous.
Come on, Blake.
You know.
As you do. Mind the sprinklers and the chandelier, though.
It's the most luxurious game of hide and seek.
Make sure the guests can't see you.
But things get a little too close for comfort.
Guests, guests, guests. Oh, those doors are a nightmare. Yes. Ow! I caught my finger in the door. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I don't think the guests know, because all they can see is these big, huge cardboard boxes, if they've seen anything at all.
By the skin of their teeth, John and his team are still on track. Or so it seems.
I think one of the 9-foot trees has half a tree missing. So there's a whole ship it could be on. So I'm going to try and locate box C so that A and B can be put together with C. It'll be what it'll be. Or I might just go for a coffee, actually.
Just meters away from where the boxes were stored, guests are disembarking for excursions in Lanzarote.
There is water for you. It's disguised as vodka this morning.
Whilst the oblivious guests get set to enjoy anything from tasting wine to riding exotic animals.
We're going to camel ride.
Oh, you're going camel riding.
Have a lovely day today.
The Splendor staff get to work.
The gangway is clear. I repeat, the gangway is clear.
Go team!
And it's a race against time.
There we go. 1 down, 17 to go. And let's see how we get on. Should we go? Okay, Operation Garland. Operation Judy. 1, 2, 3 people per garland. Move and fluff. Okay? Next. So hang it on.
To add pressure, General Manager Anatoly is concerned with how low the 256 feet of luxury garland is hanging.
Go too low.
Okay.
But if you support it on every support here with the ribbon, it will be perfect.
I just wanted to make sure you were happy.
Upstairs, Gianluca and his food and beverages team also get to work.
Excited to set the Christmas tree.
Here we go, the tree.
They quickly get a tree in place, but there's a problem.
Okay, only the bottom part. One. This is the top one. Maybe this needs to be connected.
Thankfully, Gianluca is on the case.
I saw it. Here it is. Fire. Yes, sir.
Gianluca finishes all 7 restaurants in good time. But elsewhere, the job is far from over.
There is a 10-foot tree just right over here in the middle. That's what we need to focus on.
We're up against the clock, so it's all hands on deck.
The cavalry are on their way, and luckily so is John's missing box.
Thank the Lord. There we go. We've got 2 bottoms, everyone. 2 bottoms.
Fluffing.
Yeah, so it needs to be further in.
Guests are due back in less than 10 minutes.
This is taking longer than I thought.
There's a few missing bobbles.
I'm sweating, but
There's always time to make it a little magical.
With just seconds to spare, John and his Christmas elves have done it, and just in the nick of time.
We are done. Christmas is here.
In the space of just 2 hours, the world's most expensive cruise ship has been adorned with over £60,000 of sparkling decorations, top to bottom, bow to stern. 1,000 designer baubles, 18 twinkling trees, and half a mile of ribbon. A bedecked, floating winter wonderland, decorated in secret. As the guests come back on board, what will they make of the crew's hard work?
Definitely taking tips for our home tree.
Happy Christmas!
The beauty walking in was unbelievable and unmatched.
It wasn't there when I left the ship this morning, and there it is, Christmas.
You got back at 2 p.m. and it was fully decorated. Everything
How
in
do they
Sky
do that?
Place.
Explain to us.
They must have a big door somewhere that can bring everything out.
Did we get presents?
Around the ship, the Christmas decorations are sparkling. Guests are feeling festive, and John has a moment to take it all in.
I'm absolutely over the moon. The team did such a good job. They pulled together. I need to send a picture just to show my wife what we did today, because it's just perfect.
It's time for John to hear his wife's verdict.
Right, she's online. Here we go. Oh, yeah, she's blue ticks. We got the blue ticks. She's typing. She's typing. Ah, OMG, absolutely beautiful. Love it. Well done. Ah, that's made my day.
But there's another message.
All right. Maybe I need a moment.
This Christmas will be the first John has spent away from his family. The decorations have been a success, but John's attention must now turn to his cocktail party at the end of the cruise. With little time to rehearse and a busy Christmas schedule in the Caribbean, can John's Christmas show be a success?
Guests are literally putting their Christmas in your hands. And if it pays off dividends. But if it falls flat, then I'm going to go hide in my cabin. No, honestly, I think I will.
The world's most expensive cruise ship has traveled across the Atlantic and is docked in Miami, the world's largest passenger port. For the guests and crew on board, the sail away party marks the start of Christmas in the Caribbean. On the top deck, with less than an hour to go to the big event, Italian food and beverage director Gianluca and head bartender Alex are making sure everything is in order.
To check with the chef what time they will be ready with the ice carving and the food.
6-star service requires careful orchestration.
Okay, folks, what we're doing today, we have our sail away, right? So I would like you to take care of the entrance of the pool bar, so whoever's enter, you to be the welcoming. Mohammed, you stay more on the grill side.
Down below deck, executive sous chef Marco is overseeing the preparation of 400 canapes for the party.
Do you need help? No, sir. Okay, let's move it.
Guests will be able to choose from a range of mouth-watering canapes, including aged Parmesan and sun-dried tomato crostini and seared tuna in sesame buns. Finishing touches done, it's time to get the canapes upstairs. With the party in full swing, John's on hand to mingle with the guests.
Welcome aboard. Good to have you.
Arif, here, in the middle, organized.
Hello. I can't. Cheers.
Marco's work is done, but John's night has only just begun.
But what a nice party we're having so far. Have you got some shrimp and some champagne?
With over 3,000 bottles of champagne on board, there's plenty to go round.
A sail away party at last.
Fabulous. Fabulous.
The beer's cold, the weather's warm. What more could you ask for?
You look amazing as well. And even the drinks are complimentary.
That's great.
We're in Miami, the sun is shining, the party's in full flow, the champagne is flowing, everyone's excited, everyone's revved up to just get on and enjoy the holiday season. People are loving the hot weather, it's 30 degrees, so it's great.
As the party continues, the ship sails overnight for the Caribbean. Tomorrow, the guests will indulge themselves on their own private island. After an overnight sail from Miami, the ship is approaching Great Stirrup Key, an idyllic private island. At the controls this morning is Captain Serena Milani.
7 knots, reduce.
She's the first female captain in cruise industry history to take the helm of a new ship at launch.
130.
130.
Yes.
Navigating a 224-meter, 55,500-ton cruise ship takes skill and experience.
We are arriving at our anchor positions. Yeah, we are very lucky because not always so good weather, but we are very lucky today and also for the arrival. Hard to port.
Like all the crew, she'll miss her family this Christmas, but the ship is her home on the sea.
Usually it's part of the year when all the crew get together because your family is away and you really get the feeling that this is your second family on board. Despite the sadness of being away from the family this year, I see the energy and enthusiasm among all our crew that are the secret of the region.
They drop anchor offshore and a tender boat is on its way to collect the guests. It's a big operation, making it safe to ferry hundreds of guests to the island. And on board today is John, making his very first visit to Great Stirrup Quay.
Very excited. Very excited, actually. It's the first bit of sunshine I've had in about 2 years.
He's going to road test one of the island's newest water sports activities, paddleboarding.
Never been paddleboarding before. I hardly swim, actually, so this will be trial by fire.
It's not long before John and the guests arrive at the 266-acre luxury island in the Bahamas.
Absolutely stunning.
The island is owned exclusively by the cruise company and boasts 10 acres of white sandy beach, a spa and luxury cabanas. Yours for a cool £757 for the day. The only way of setting foot here is by being a cruise passenger. But John isn't here to relax, and he could do with a little Dutch courage.
Oh, I could kill for a pina colada. Oh, they're included. What a good idea. Pina coladas and paddleboarding. That'll be the title of my book.
Before hitting the sea, it's time for the briefing.
You want to get on the board from the box? Want to make your way up to the middle of the board?
But will it be sink or swim for John out on the water?
How long have we got?
You have 45 minutes.
Cool.
Whilst the guests relax on the private island, back on the ship, things are heating up in the kitchen.
So everything is different from what is normal.
Head chef Suraj has a mammoth task on his hands.
Now you have the special black bean rice is in process. We have the seafood stew. This is the base for it.
To prepare a lavish Caribbean feast in time for the guests returning to the ship.
Come on, let's go, faster. Organization needs to be there, and the timings need to be there to be able. Yes, it's extra work, yes, but no pressure. You just need to be organized.
The elaborate menu includes 3 types of Jamaican patty, Serrano hams costing £600 each, and of course, rum cake.
Today, we will have the sponge cakes, like the rum cake. We will use this original Caribbean one.
But the centerpiece of the buffet is glazed roast pork, Creole style. So there's a twist. The pork is wrapped in pastry.
First, we have to cook the meat, then remove the skins, remove the fats, and then put the dough on top of it. The pork is already cooked. This is just a finishing touch for the dough, for the crispy dough to be ready.
But timings are tight. It will take real skill if the team are to pull it together in time.
The next step will be a huge amount of transportation and timing.
Back at the excursion,
Paddleboarding in December. What can go wrong?
John seems to be taking to paddleboarding like a duck to water. Or maybe not. He's back up. Oh no, he isn't.
I'm getting there. No. I got there in the end.
Oh. Hey, it's not paddleboarding if you don't fall in 35 times. I'm going back out. I'm going to do this.
John's determined to get his sea legs.
Christmas in the Bahamas. I'm the king of the paddleboard.
And it looks like he might have cracked it.
I did it! I did it!
At least he stayed on the board this time.
Oh, yeah, you know, it just comes naturally.
Well, almost. With John and the guests returning to the ship, the Caribbean feast can begin. Head chef Suraj is on hand to make sure everything is perfect.
So far, so good. Very satisfied because it was a challenging. We didn't know how it will go. Atmosphere is good. Everybody's happy. So yes, satisfactory.
It's just another example of the festive indulgence guests can enjoy. John is on his way to meet Alex, head bartender and mixologist extraordinaire. He's hoping he can create a bespoke drink for his cocktail party. Alex has come up with 3 different options for John to sample.
I'll tell you what to do and you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
First up is the Clausmopolitan, Alex's festive twist on John's favorite cocktail.
You want me to shake it for you? I mean, at least.
You can shake it first, and then I'll do the end.
Okay. Thanks, Jack. One country.
Will it meet John's exacting standards?
I like the colour. See, that has a festive look to it.
Yeah.
So what's the verdict?
Nice. Well, that's bang on.
It's a clear favourite, but Alex is hoping to tempt John with another festive beverage.
I'm thinking about ginger flavour.
Go.
With some whiskey.
No.
I think it's great. I have a great idea for a garnish.
Right.
Just planning to.
A big slice of ginger. That's good for seasickness as well.
Absolutely. Good?
I like that one.
Finally, Alex has a fruity little number for John to try.
Banana, rum, and mint. Just do it. Have yourself a cherry little Christmas. That's 3 completely different choices right there.
But will any of them be refined enough for John's exclusive party?
I think I know what I like. Yeah, because that feels like too much for one drink for me, and that's lovely, but very strong. And that, because I like the colour, I like the garnish, and I like the sugar around the side.
Great.
I'm going to do Clausmo, I think. Can I just try it one more time?
Yeah. All right.
It's not just the cocktails which need to be perfect. With Christmas fast approaching,
Hello, everyone.
John and the entertainment team are busy rehearsing as well.
We only have an hour, so now what we need to do is just get cracking.
For the cocktail party, they'll be performing in the main atrium of the ship, which poses some technical and logistical challenges.
The girls, should we do 3 mic stands? Yeah, but because in the atrium, it'll be 3 microphones, because I don't think we can do the lavaliers.
It's a first on board a Regent ship, and John is hoping his latest festive innovation will be a success.
Oh, I'm nervous. This is so exciting.
I've never done anything like this on Regent before, so it's going to be a new experience.
There's a lot of homework that we have to do on our own, just memorizing lyrics and getting the melodies and harmonies and things like that.
And the pressure is on to make it a hit.
Is it just too slow? Is it all right? Is it like boring? I want the guests to feel like we're taking Christmas very seriously, because they've put their trust in our hands to deliver the best Christmas for them ever.
The show may be coming together, but a guest wants John's help to spring a surprise on his girlfriend.
It's going to be a big finale, but it's gonna be a challenge to make it happen.
The world's most expensive cruise ship is nearing the end of its festive voyage around the Caribbean. John has a big night ahead as he's planned a Christmas cocktail party for all the guests, the very first of its kind on board the new ship.
Every single event I've done in the past 20 years, you always have that thought in the back of your head, will it or won't it? You never quite know if you're going to pull it off.
But before the party, John has something important to do.
Hello. You all right? Can I open my presents now? I don't want to wait.
Yeah.
Oh, socks. What a dream. Which one next?
It's the first Christmas John has spent away from his wife Lindsay and 2 sons, Ben and Luke.
Anyway, you missing me or what?
Yes.
Thankfully, Ben and Luke have bought their dad all the essentials.
What the hell's this? They're too big for a start. No. Who the hell's this? Thank you for the presents. Love yous. Bye. Love you. Bye. You know, it's probably the hardest part of the job anyway, but Christmas is just... It's just days like this, really, isn't it? Gets you down. But get back out there and switch it on. We'll have a nice Christmas when I get home, and I'm going to make a nice Christmas for the guests on here. So it's a case of crack on.
Preparations for the party are in full swing, and no expense has been spared. As guests begin to arrive, John's bespoke cocktail, the Cosmopolitan, is going down a treat.
It's good. It's going down too easy. Way too easy.
But will his performance be as well received?
People are coming early. I still have things to do.
John is beginning to feel the pressure.
Oh God, the nerves are kicking in now. It has to go well. This has to pay off. Oh.
And there's a last-minute hitch.
I need the sing-along books. I'm going to run to my office to get the sing-along books. This is me at my finest hour right now. Finding the lyrics in the big midwinter because I forgot them because it's 2 minutes before the show. Okay, we're going. Oh my God, look at this.
John gets back with seconds to spare, and there's a full atrium waiting for him.
Is everyone here? Claire? It's now or never.
Will the ship's very first Christmas cocktail party be a hit?
Santa. Oh my gosh, I can hear him. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Santa is here. We can start the party. You want to do a bit of jingle bells? Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. On the fields we go, laughing all the way. Jingle bells, jingle bells.
The party is in full swing. Susan has glammed up in her festive sequined jumpsuit to enjoy the cocktails with husband David.
We're feeling the Christmas spirit today.
Oh yeah, definitely feeling the Christmas spirit. Yeah.
I'm not quite sure where this went wrong.
Yeah,
but...
this is more David.
To finish, a rendition of a stirring Christmas classic.
Silent night, holy night, sleep in heavenly
Merry Christmas, everybody! Oh, beautiful. Cheers. Merry Christmas.
Need a drink.
I need a drink.
The songs, the festivities, John, always amazing. But his voice tonight especially was just heart-melting. And,
What singers, eh? Weren't they amazing?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Michael Bublé, eat your heart out.
That was so fun. It was so good.
It ended up really coming together better than I thought.
Definitely better than we expected.
There's one more surprise in store for the guests.
Before you go to dinner, we have to have a Christmas game, don't we, just to end the party. So
John has a final Christmas-shaped trick up his sleeve.
I'm going to pick a guest. You. Yeah, please, come here. Now we're going to play this, my favorite party game, okay? What's your name?
Austin.
Austin. Okay, Austin, you need to pick another guest.
I'm gonna go with Jacqueline, my girlfriend.
Jacqueline, no, Jacqueline. Okay, so if you could stand back to back. Perfect. Now, when I say 3, Jacqueline is going to turn around, okay? 1, 2, 3, Jacqueline. Turn around. Did you say yes? She said yes, ladies and gentlemen!
Austin and Jacqueline are the first couple to get engaged on the brand new ship after spending Christmas cruising with Jacqueline's parents.
Enjoy the party.
Overwhelmed. I'm in shock. I think still it doesn't really feel real.
It's a fitting end to a Christmas cruise that has been bigger and better than ever before. And the next day, as the ship arrives at the luscious island of Antigua, John is still feeling euphoric.
It really has been a Christmas like no other. We all came together and produced something that exceeded all of my expectations. I'm absolutely buzzing.
The world's most expensive cruise ship has sailed almost 4,000 miles from Barcelona, across the Atlantic Ocean and around the tropical Caribbean. Decorated from port to starboard, sparkling from bow to stern, the Splendor has delivered a festive season to remember.
It's hard to put into words the amount of expense that was put out for this first Christmas on board the Splendor. After 18 months off, there were some very dark times for us all. It really was pulling out all the stops to show all of our guests that we are back, cruising is back, and onwards and upwards to the future.